All right, Bygone Geeks, we're kicking off our fun old-fashioned family Christmas by traveling back to 1989 in the old rear-wheel drive DeLorean to embrace the holiday hilarity of the movie landscape and record that most important of Christmas podcast. We're not tuning in to hear another one of those stupid podcasts where you cry over retro movies again, are we, Eric? No, geeks, we have plenty of those already. What we're reminiscing today is the Griswold Family Christmas.
Hey, the Yuletide Carol. Fa la 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 la. Take it, Russ. Fa la 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 la.
Christmas Vacation. Like the second it starts, this Ernest Saves Christmas, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I get this giddiness.
Hip hip hooray, it's Christmas Vacation. Like, it's so good that, like, you combine that with the cartoon, the Santa cartoon of him trying to get into the Griswold house. It is so much retro charm. Like, it just hooks you. Like you were saying right in the beginning.
You build things up in your mind, Sparky. You know, standards that nobody could live up to. And I was like, because I tell that story about, like, every time I go to pick up my daughter from school, I picture like fireworks going off and like streamers and just like, you know, I'm so excited to see you. But they're just like, Dad, it's everything with you. You make every moment like this.
And he's oblivious to it because I think he responds, when do I ever do that?
Yeah, when do I ever do that?
Birthdays, Christmases, anniversaries.
Good night, honey.
Funerals.
Funerals. Holidays. Vacations.
He's in a ridiculous outfit. He's like you said, the crazy velvet hat, and like the fur coat around it, and the crazy female. Everything's a female thing that he's wearing.
Everything's his mom's or something.
It is,
that he's gotten,
But to have him sitting there and just his hand on his chin, and he's watching the reel-to-reel stuff with Ray Charles playing, it's just, it's a pinnacle Christmas scene. It really is. Like, it's nostalgia depicted in the best possible way. Like, it's so charming.
When he pulls out the reels and like finds the Christmas one, you almost can feel his excitement and just of the nostalgia.
And then for Ellen, like to Ellen to just pull it open, it's just like, I would assume she probably got injured too. I mean, you have like a 6'3" Clark Griswold coming down on you. And this is one of those many moments where I realize that I am Clark Griswold when it comes to stuff.
Don't piss me off, Art.
The other day, it was this week, I upgraded my internet so that we don't have any podcast issues. And when the router came, I plugged it in, and every smart plug hooked up to every Christmas light in my house no longer worked because it was a new router. And I turned into Clark Griswold. Like, I had to go around, reset everything. Everything bugged the living crap out of me. And I feel like I was lucky enough to know that my blow molds are highly collectible, so I'm not punching Santa in the face and karate chopping antlers. Like, you surprised to see me here, Clark?
If I woke up tomorrow with my head sewn to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
And he goes, what can I do for, get you? You need anything? And drive you. I can't deliver it because only Chevy can, but just like, drive you out to the middle of nowhere, leave you for dead. But he just does it so casually.
He does, and Eddie does not hear him. Like, he turned away just enough to not hear him.
It's so good.
It just goes to show that Clark is a true family man. Like, that he's willing to put up with it. He's not going to put up with it silently. He's going to have the zingers here and there, but at the same time, he knows that just because Eddie is this way doesn't mean I need to punish his kids for it. And that I'm going to give them a good Christmas so that they're not shitting rocks.
Rocks. Yeah, it's so great.
You shouldn't use that word.
Sorry.
Knock, 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 knock.
And the wreath and the handle goes
off. The door knocker on his arm.
I got a letter for Clark Christmas.
Like Griswold, it's not hard to pronounce. Like Clark W. Griswold.
It fell in between the seats. I'm sorry. But it's like, oh,
Hope.
Here we go.
Yeah, you see it in his face.
It is the gift that keeps on giving. Jelly of the Month Club. I mean, if I didn't know I wasn't going to get a bonus, right? It just like if that was a gift, I'd be like, sweet.
Pretty solid.
It's like a subscription service for Jelly. Like,
It is.
I'm on
They
board
were
for
way
that.
ahead of their time. Everything's subscription in 2022.
Eddie is right on this. It is the gift that keeps on giving all year, as he says.
If anybody had a $7,500 check that they were going to write to David, just know that you can now switch that to Jelly of the
Yeah.
Month, and he
Yeah.
will be fine with it, supposedly.
I'm not a Scrooge. I just want some jelly.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Just fixing the damages on his house
Right.
wouldn't cover. So it's just like it's a wash. He didn't get a Christmas bonus that year.
He's already broke the windows with the other tree.
That's true. The ceiling that he broke through in the attic, he's got a burned cat carcass on his carpet in his living room. Like, it's just, his house is in shambles for sure.
This is how I know we are old.
Yeah, we look at the
This is
home
what we're
improvement bill.
focusing on. Like, oh my God, how much are those windows going to be?